Hi, I'm Mandy Snyder, and here is my Module 8 presentation. After reading the articles, I found a lot of information on Every Student Succeeds Act. This means that the federal government cannot influence teacher evaluations any longer. This removes the Secretary of Education from determining any part of educational systems. The states are individually able to set their own goals using student test scores is not a helpful aid to evaluations on teachers. This also means that providing training to school leaders on how to accurately assess teacher performance and that creating a system for auditing evaluation systems. All of those need to be done according to the Every Student Succeeds Act. Evaluations typically consisted of observations, rubrics, checklists, work samples, and lesson plans in teacher evaluations many years ago. Just recently, evaluations have changed to focus on teacher effectiveness, and the new evaluation systems give better feedback, which produces better teaching. The new evaluations are much more complex and consist of several components. Does this actually work? It's actually unclear if there is high payoff for this time spent on implementing the new evaluation systems. So why even change the way that teachers are evaluated? Teacher unions want better and more productive feedback for the teachers. The unions are unsure about connecting evaluations to teacher pay and tenure, and they are very against connecting evaluations to student performance. Classrooms have varying degrees of students with special needs and the number of students that come from challenging homes, and it's unfair for non-tested subject teachers such as physical education, music, to be evaluated by student performance of the students that they do not teach in the regular ed classroom. The evaluation procedure in my district, there are three main steps. The first is the planning for classroom observation, where the principal or director contacts the teacher, sets up a time and a lesson. Then the teacher prepares the lesson plan, submits it to the principal. Then the observation is done, and then a post-observation conference is completed. The teacher would be notified of an unsatisfactory performance on the educator feedback tool, and then an individual growth plan would be implemented in the areas of concern. The plan would include goals, strategies, and assessment methods, and a timeline. If the progress was not made, the teacher would move to a level 1 improvement plan, and this would give the teacher 45 days or more to decide by the evaluator if they should continue trying to make progress or not. If the teacher fails to make improvements, they could move to a level 2 improvement plan, and this would be a minimum of 20 days. If the improvements are still not met, then the teacher would face non-renewal or termination. A legal case that I found was in April of 2016. 4 teacher associations in Texas filed separate lawsuits against a Texas education agency and the education commissioner. They did not want Mike implementing a state evaluation system because this new system would base at least 20% of the evaluation on the students' test results. And this has been settled in May of 2017, and all 4 associations settled with Mike Morath, and he will remove any reference to the measures of student performance on the state evaluation system. So going forth, I would, if I was had a leadership role in a school or a district, I would work closely with my leadership partners in my district and I would educate my staff on the procedures and expectations of teacher evaluation processes. I would establish open lines of communication and a strong rapport with the staff to make the evaluations more productive. Thank you for listening.